Maria, Mama wa Mungu, Maria, Mama wa Kanisa, utuombe, utusaidie, O Maria, O Maria.
The Subukia National Shrine is a place of serenity. Here, nature and spirituality coexist seamlessly. Perhaps this was the intention behind the establishment of this shrine when the Kenya Conference of Catholic Bishops bought this 200-acre expanse in the 80s on the instructions of the then Pope John Paul II, who wanted a central place where Catholic faithful can converge and pray. Around that time, a young man from Gdansk in northern Poland was just about to take his vows of poverty, celibacy and chastity under the conventual Franciscan friars, a congregation of missionaries who ascribed to the teachings of Saint Francis of Assisi.
My name is Kazimiers Schulz, that is in Polish. In English, Kazimierz is Kazimier. That is more simple, but in Swahili the people has baptized me Kazimingi.
He initially planned to be a mechanic and open up a garage, but having come from a deeply religious family, he became the fourth of 10 siblings to serve the church. Immediately after his ordination, he was posted in Kenya.
So I came to Kenya in 1993. So it's quite a long time. Yes, I'm here working in Nairobi, Limuru, Meru, here Subukia, then back in Nairobi. Now I am back here in Subukia because I am not only celebrating Mass, although I celebrate Mass every day, sacraments and so on. Before joining the order, I was a mechanic and driver of all the possible machines and so on. I like it so much. That's why it is helping also me to do other things, also those mechanic things.
It was during his first years of stay in Kenya that the priest began designing buildings for the church under the conventual Franciscan congregation.
Then I went to Meru, yes, so in that place also I was designing, because I like designing. So I was designing the school, some other buildings there which we have. Then in South Sea we have a beautiful church. I designed also the friary which we are living, the Father's house, yes. So more than 15 different buildings here in Kenya.
In 2006, he was sent to Subukia to help the church establish the National Shrine.
The last work, it is here in the shrine. It is a really huge project. When we came here to Subukia, we have seen a lot of bush around. Yeah, it was that little grotto which is up there, it was already there. The rest here was a bush. And that's why the first year or 2 years, I was just walking around, checking how many people are coming, what are the needs, how is the climate. Yes, then I will know what kind of things, capacity we need here.
For Father Kazemiers, every building he comes up with starts with a sketch on paper, drawing inspiration from his 3 decades interacting with Kenyan culture. The architects then come up with the renders.
So I designed the church in Subukia. It is a special church. The things of the church are included in this church. It is the church built on 12 corners. It is the 12 stars of Mary, Mother of God, because it is the shrine of Mary, Mother of God. The roof, it's kind of shaped like a tent. That is also what I experienced here in Kenya. The chiefs, when they had a meeting solving the problems, the challenges, they were gathering under the tent. So it was just a simple tent. And that's why the roof also is designed like a tent. And all the church from outside, it looks like a crown of Mary.
To grasp the magnitude of this task, we take a tour of the shrine, a venue popular with Catholic faithful. And even though it is under construction, it has hosted a number of historic prayer days, one of which the bishops commissioned the faithful to take a stand against corruption.
It's a slope.
Yeah, it is a slope, yes.
Okay, but
yeah.
it's not, you cannot
yeah,
see
because
notice.
it's big. Here, the church has 50 meters diameter inside.
Inside, there is a special chapel dedicated to Pope John Paul II, now a saint.
He also blessed the foundation stone for this church. And that's why this little chapel will be the chapel of John Paul II. There will be nice his statue, and down will be like the marble little altar where the statue will be standing. Yes, and here we want to put his main thoughts. Yeah, four big marble plates with written his thoughts.
Growing up in Poland under the Soviet Union made Father Kazemiers a master of all trade, an attribute that has seen him work with the contractors and laborers since they broke ground at this site.
You've been able to work with carved walls. So, and you've also lived in Kenya for a long time.
Yeah.
So what is your perception on Kenya and the attitude towards work?
I found myself here very easy and very nice. Yeah, the people accepted me, and that really helps to stay. Because you know, if you go to other country, foreign country, yeah, it's not so easy. But really, as a missionary and as a father, I think that's why even more they accepted me, and it was something wonderful. First, of course, I learned English here. So my English is Kenyan English, not England or American. Now with the workers and so on, I'm very often working with them physically. So they really appreciate that. And I see that they like it so much. They see Mzungu also is working and doing the same like them. And it helps so much, it motivates also.
The shrine has come up without many challenges, except for the roof.
And they measured everything from the entrance point, and that's why the main drum for the roof was too low, because in the center is already lower. And that's why after a long time they were trying to check and so on, they couldn't find out. So then I said, let me think what it can be. And I found out immediately. Then when I told them, they checked, then they were so happy. Now the roof is fitting. Half a year they were struggling. They didn't consider that there is slope and then that there is down. They were happy that all the trusses now, the way they manufactured, the way they entered.
Once complete, the shrine will have a seating capacity of more than 5,000 people who can congregate for Mass. But the shrine remains open to pilgrims all year round.
It is a place of peace and reconciliation. That's important, yeah. And really, it came naturally, that peace and reconciliation. The father who was here before us, Father John Jones, who started this, he had also in mind already that peace and reconciliation. Just the central place where people can get together from different tribes, different places, different challenges and so on. They can come here and find the peace and reconciliation.
Father Kazemiers says Kenya has grown on him, and it would be sad for him to leave when the time comes.
I want to stay, yeah, as long as possible. I want to stay, yeah.
What makes you so in touch with Kenya?
I don't know. It is half of my life I'm here, or more than half. Almost all my priesthood I'm here. I came just 1 year after ordination. So I learned here how to be a priest. When I go to Poland, I am struggling first of all with Polish, till I get used.
He is grateful for the decade it has taken to bring this building up, a manifestation of his ideas brought to life through this architectural masterpiece.
It's 10 years of constructing the church. But of course, it's also a huge project and big project. And this project is mainly found by Kenya, here, by the people. And that's why that is also another challenge to find the funds and so on. But I found the people are really supportive. When they see that things are coming, they really like this place and they support also this place. It was a challenge, but I don't mind, because from the beginning we didn't have money, but we started. And until now, we never lack to pay the contractor in time, because the national shrine should be built by the nation. I am talking about it, emphasizing that, because then it has a meaning as a national shrine.
And as he supervises the final touches at the shrine, he says he has composed an anthem which he hopes will reverberate through the years.
Maria, Mama wa Mungu.
An ode to his work and that of many others who made his designs a reality. Construction at the Subukia National Shrine is expected to be complete in 3 years' time. Bridget, Ghana, NTV, Nakuru.
Oh Maria.